Good afternoon, all of you. Sorry for delay. Okay, in geography section we were discussing about Indian soil. Okay, I am continuing the same topic. In the previous class we have discussed about, in the last class we have discussed about alluvial soil and black soil. Now I am going to discuss the third important soil of India, that is called red and yellow soil. Red and yellow soil, and red and yellow soils is the second largest soil group of India. Okay, it is second largest. Okay, the largest is alluvial soil. Okay, it is the second largest soil group of India. Okay, and this soil is found over 18.6% of the total area of India. Okay, second largest soil group of India. Okay, after alluvial soil, and this soil covers about 18.6% of total area of India. Okay, and this soil is spread from Kanyakumari in south to Bundelkhand in north. Bundelkhand, it is in UP. Kanyakumari, Bundelkhand is in UP and MP both. Kanyakumari is in Tamil Nadu. So this soil is spread from Kanyakumari in south to Bundelkhand in UP in the north, and from Kamu range or Parasrat range, okay, and from Rajmahal Hills in the east to Kutch. From Rajmahal Hills, this is Rajmahal Hills in Jharkhand. Okay, Rajmahal Hills in east to the run of Kutch. Okay, run of Kutch in west. So this entire soil means the entire peninsula. Okay, means this soil is found over a large part of peninsular India. Okay, over a large part of peninsular India. Okay, from Kanyakumari in south to Bundelkhand in north. Okay, and from Rajmahal Hills in the east to Run of Kutch in the west. So this entire area, entire region, okay, on the map, this is, here is what? Kanyakumari, and here is, this area is Bundelkhand area. Here is Rajmahal Hills, and here is Run of Kutch. Okay, here is Run of Kutch. So this entire area, okay, apart from some area which is acquired by, which is which is under the black soil. Okay, the entire region is that red soil belongs to this entire area. Okay, and it is under about 18.6% of total area of India is under red and yellow soil. Okay, so this is what the extension of this soil. The next important feature is this soil is formed over, okay, formed over Archean rocks. Okay, or we can say that this soil is formed from the disintegration of igneous and metamorphic rocks. Okay, red in color, it is red in color. because of the presence of iron oxide. Iron oxide. And those area of red soil where rainfall is high, rainfall occurs, or those area of red soil where plenty of rainfall occur, okay, that area, in that area the color of soil is changed into yellow. Okay, so red soil is formed from Archean or igneous and metamorphic rock. Okay, igneous and metamorphic rock by the disintegration of igneous and metamorphic rock. Since igneous and metamorphic rock are very rich in iron, that's why the iron content of the soil is very high, and because of the presence of iron oxide, it is red in color. Okay, but those area of red soil where rainfall is high, rainfall occurs, in that area the color of soil changes to yellow. Okay, it is in hydrated form of iron. Yellow color is due to the hydrated form of iron. Okay, now apart from that, the lower horizon, this is what, suppose this is the thickness of soil. Okay, this is the thickness of red soil. So the upper part of the soil, the color of the upper layer of the soil will be red. But when we go inside, when we go in depth, the color of soil will be changed, and that will be in yellow form. Why? Because water percolate and stored at some certain depth. Okay, and because of the presence of water, okay, this the color of soil changes. Okay, so 2 or 3 things is very important. This soil is formed by the weathering of igneous and metamorphic rock. Okay, it is red in color because of iron oxide, and we all know the igneous rock contain huge amount of iron, and because of the presence of iron, it is iron oxide. It is red in color. And in those area of red soil where rainfall is in plenty, or we can say that rainfall is more rainfall occurs, in that area the color of soil changes. And apart from that, the lower horizon of soil, okay, in the upper part it is generally red in color, but when we go in depth of the soil, the color will be changed to yellow. Okay, now this soil, the red and yellow soil, are poor in nitrogen. Okay, we all know the Indian soil are deficient in nitrogen. So this soil is poor in lime, magnesia, phosphate. Okay, this red and yellow soil is poor in lime, phosphate, nitrogen, and also in organic content, organic matter. Okay, this red and yellow soil is poor in lime, phosphate, okay, and but rich in iron and aluminum. Okay, this soil is rich in iron and aluminum. Not very fertile, but those soil which are found in valley region, okay, those soil which are found in valley region, okay, this soil is fertile. But those soil which are found on the upland region, that soil is not very fertile, because from here the from the upper part, due to heavy rain or due to rain or any other factors, the soil particles moves to another place. So in the upland area of red soil, the red soil which is found on the upland area is not very fertile, but those soil which are found in the valley region are very fertile, and this soil is used for the cultivation of rice, okay, means paddy, maize and other coarse grain. Okay, look here, why this soil, why the valley soil is fertile? Because the fine grains, because the particles of this soil, red soil, is fine in the valley region. On the other hand, in the upland part of peninsular India, where this soil is found, the particle of the soil is in bigger form. Okay, since the soil particle is bigger form, this part is not fertile. On the other hand, fine particles are deposited in the valleys, okay, or in the depressed area of peninsular India. Okay, in that area, the fine particles, because of the presence of fine particles, this red soil is fertile. Okay, now this soil are in this soil we grow wheat, rice, okay, wheat, rice, and jowar, pulses, tobacco. Okay, these are the crops, millet crops, potato, maize, wheat, rice, but not very fertile. Okay, red and yellow soil are not as fertile as alluvial soil and black soil. Okay, but this part, this red soil is spread over a large part of peninsular India. Okay, and in peninsular India, large part of peninsular India, so the people of this area used to cultivate rice, maize, etc. Tobacco is also, tobacco, potato in this red and yellow soil. Okay, so this is what, this is the detail of red and yellow soil. The first point is, this soil is formed from the disintegration of igneous and metamorphic rock. Since iron content is more, that's why it is red in color. Okay, in the upland part or in the higher part of peninsular India, the particles of red soil is bigger in size, and because of that, these soils are the soils of the red soil of upland area is not fit for agriculture, but the red soil found in the valley region, okay, which are in small particle, fine particles, are helpful for the cultivation of many crops like wheat, maize, tobacco, potato, etc. Okay, this soil is rich in lime, phosphate, nitrogen, organic matter, poor in, okay, but rich in iron and aluminium. Okay, so this is what the red and yellow soil. But red and yellow soil is found in same area, okay, in peninsular India. Okay, but yellow soil is found in those area of peninsula where rainfall is more. Okay, so this is your this is red soil. Now the next is laterite soil. Okay, next is laterite soil. Now tell me, laterite soil is which type of soil? Zonal soil or intrazonal or azonal soil? Okay, laterite soil. It is an example of zonal soil. Okay, and Buchanan was the first who studied the soil. Okay, who was the first studied this soil? This soil was first studied by Buchanan. He was the first scientist who studied this soil in detail. Okay, the word laterite has been derived from Latin word which means bricks. Okay, and this soil is used to construct house. Okay, used to construct house. That's why it is also known as the word, this laterite has been derived from Latin word later, and the meaning of later is bricks. Okay, and it is this soil is also used to construct house. Okay, it is a very hard soil when dry and very soft when it is mixed with water. Okay, so this laterite soil is studied by Buchanan. It is a dual soil. The word laterite has been derived from later, okay, Latin word later meaning bricks, and it is widely used in the construction of house. Okay, now this soil is the soil of tropical region. It is not found in subtropical and temperate region or polar region. Tropical region, where plenty of rainfall takes place. So it is a soil of tropical region. Okay, typical soil of tropical region with heavy seasonal rainfall. Okay, so this laterite soil is a soil of tropical region where plenty or heavy rainfall takes place. Okay, high temperature and high rainfall alternately plays a very alternate the area where high rainfall and high temperature are found in alternate, okay, in tropical areas where this soil is found. Now one of the most important feature of this soil is since heavy rainfall, it is found in the area of heavy rainfall, and this is the reason the soluble particles of this soil washed away or leaching. The process of leaching takes place in this soil. What is leaching? We have already we have done this. So it is found in tropical area, or in tropical area where temperature and rainfall both are very high and comes in alternate. So because of very high rainfall, the soluble part of this soil, okay, washed away or leached, and nodules of aluminium and ferrous left on the upper layer of soil. So this is one of the most important feature. Okay, since it is found in the area of heavy rainfall, that's why the soluble particles, minerals of this soil washed away. Okay, and nodules of aluminium and ferrous are left in the upper layer of soil. Since nodules of aluminium and ferrous are found in this soil, and this is the reason this soil is not fertile. Okay, not fit for agriculture. Okay, but when this soil dry up, it become very hard, and this is the reason it is cut into small pieces to construct buildings, or basically is construct house. Okay, but remember one thing, since rainfall, it is found in the area where rainfall is very high, that's why this soil is poor in organic matter, nitrogen, phosphate, okay, phosphate and calcium, but rich in aluminium, iron, magnesium, etc. Okay, potash also. Okay, now laterite soil is developed over those area of peninsular India, okay, which is in the form of upland. Okay, so this soil is found over the upland of peninsular India, okay, or the plateau of peninsular India. Okay, not fit for agriculture because the soil contained huge amount of aluminum and ferrous, and leaching process, because of leaching process, most of the nutrients of the soil washed away. Okay, and it is found in upland part of peninsular India, not support agriculture, but the people of the area used to grow some hardy crops, millet crops, okay, like rice, wheat, cotton. And in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh, cashew nut, okay, cashew nut is grown by the farmers. Okay, so tree crop like cashew nut. See, this soil, laterite soil, is not fit for agriculture, but the farmers of the region of laterite soil used to grow wheat and maize or rice, paddy, but the productivity is very, very less. Okay, in the laterite soil area of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh, okay, cashew nut, okay, cashew nut is grown by the farmers. It is a cashew nut is a tree crop, okay, suitable for tree crop like cashew nut. So this is what laterite soil. Laterite soil is the soil of tropical region, okay, where huge amount of rainfall occurs, okay, and this soil, the word laterite soil has been derived from Latin word later, which means bricks, and widely used for the construction of house. Okay, this soil is found in the upland part of peninsular India. Okay, since rainfall is, this soil is found in the area which receive very high rainfall, that's why the nutrients of this soil, those nutrients which are dissolved, which can dissolve in soil, okay, are washed away, okay, or leached, and the remains of aluminium, because these aluminium and ferrous iron are less dissolved in water, so these nodules of the particles, bigger particles of aluminium and ferrous left remain in the upper layer of soil. And because of the presence of aluminium and ferrous in the upper layer of soil in the form of nodules, it is very difficult to plow. But still, the farmer of the area of laterite soil used to cultivate maize, paddy, okay, and the coarse grain like jowar, bajra, but the productivity is very, very, very less. On the other hand, in the upland of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh, okay, the upland of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh, the people or the farmers of the area of laterite soil used to grow cashew nut, okay, and apart from that, in some area, the tea and coffee is also, they used to grow tea and coffee, okay. So this is what laterite soil. Now the next is desert soil, okay. Desert soil is the soil of desert soil is, next soil is desert soil. The next is desert soil. Desert soil is the soil of arid and semi-arid region, okay, and this soil is basically found in Western Rajasthan, okay, Run of Kutch, South Punjab, and some part of Haryana. Okay, desert soil is a soil of arid and semi-arid region of India, and especially this soil is found in the Western Rajasthan. Entire Western Rajasthan is occupied by this soil. Run of Kutch, South Punjab, and Haryana. Okay, this soil, desert soil, is sandy in texture, and saline in nature. Okay, in some part of Rajasthan, of this desert soil, the soil content is very high. In some part of the desert soil, the soil content or the salt content is very high. Okay, and soil content is very high, and that from that soil we used to produce salt. Okay, so soil content in some areas of this soil, the soil content is very high, that it is the common salt is obtained. Okay, in some part of desert soil, it is what? It is sandy in texture and saline in nature. Okay, since saline in nature, so we obtained salt from this soil. Okay, from this soil we obtained salt, but we obtained salt only from those area of desert soil which contain huge amount of salt. By evaporating the extra water, we obtained salt. So sandy in texture and saline in nature, and in some area of desert soil, the salt concentration is very high. Okay, so we obtained common salt, okay, by evaporating the water. Okay, now look here, this soil is found in dry region, okay, where temperature is high, rainfall is less. This desert soil is found in those areas where temperature is high, rainfall is less, evaporation is high, and this is the reason this entire soil has a very less covering of vegetation. So very less vegetation is found in this soil. Since vegetation is very less, that's why organic matter is also, organic substances in soil is also in very less amount. Okay, so desert soil is found in the area where temperature is high, rainfall is less, evaporation is more, and because of these factors, okay, the growth of vegetation is also very restricted, means very less amount of vegetation is found in this soil. And since vegetation is in less amount, that's why the organic matter is also found in very small quantity. Okay, small quantity. Now one of the most important feature of this soil is, the lower horizon. Look here, suppose this is the thickness of soil. Okay, when we move downward, okay, we will find a bigger particles. Okay, that means what? In the lower horizon of this soil contain large particles, and these particles are made up of calcium carbonate. So in the lower level or in the lower horizon of soil contain conker. The lower horizon of soil contain conker, bigger particles, and these bigger particles are made up of calcium carbonate. Okay, and these calcium, the layer of this calcium carbonate restrict the flow of water, restrict the infiltration, restrict the movement of water very deep. And because of this layer, okay, the water, it restrict the movement of water, and this water, so a layer of water is found above this conker belt, and this water is used by the plants of desert region. Okay, so what I have said, in the lower horizon of soil there is a presence of large number of conker, and these conkers are basically chemically these conkers are chemically calcium carbonate, and these conkers form a belt. Okay, these conkers form a belt and restrict the flow of water. Okay, and restrict the infiltration of water, restrict the infiltration of water, and these waters are used by the plants, the roots of the plants of desert area. This is one of the most important feature of desert soil. Okay, so the desert soil is the soil of arid and semi-arid region of western Rajasthan, southern Punjab, Haryana, and some part of Haryana and Run of Kutch. Okay, these desert soil are sandy in texture. Sandy in texture means the soil particles are bigger in size. Since soil particles are bigger, so water holding capacity of this soil is very less. But when we go inside the water, when we go in depth, okay, means in the lower horizon of soil, what we found, a layer of a thick belt of calcium carbonate or thick belt of conker, which is made up of calcium carbonate. Okay, this calcium carbonate belt restrict the infiltration of water. Okay, and a layer of water is found above this calcium carbonate belt, which are used by the plants of desert area. Okay, look, since in desert area temperature is high, evaporation is also high, okay, rainfall is less, and this is the reason this desert soil is devoid of vegetation, or we can say that the vegetation density is very low, or very less amount of vegetation is found in this desert area, and this is the reason the organic matter of the soil is very less. Okay, nitrogen is found, potash is found, but it is poor in other content. Okay, and these soils are used for coarse grain. This soil is used for the cultivation of coarse grain like jowar, bajra, ragi. Okay, not very fertile. These soils, in absence of water, these soils are not fertile. But whenever water is applied, okay, the fertility of water increases, and this is the reason. Okay, because of the availability of water, with the help of, we have provided the water in the desert soil region with the help of Indira Gandhi Canal, and because of the availability of huge amount of water, the productivity, because the productivity of desert soil is depend upon the availability of water. Okay, so by applying more water, by applying extra water to this soil, we can get more productivity. And in the western part of Rajasthan, where this soil is found in plenty, we have supplied water to perennial Indira Gandhi Canal, and this is the reason the productivity of that area is also increasing. But in absence of water, this soil is not fertile. Why not fertile? Because the particles are bigger in size. Okay, salt content is high. In some area, the salt is found in large amount, and that and we obtained potable salt, or we can say that we obtained that common salt by the process of evaporation. Okay, so this is what desert soil found in the western Rajasthan, the entire western Rajasthan we found this soil. Okay, sandy in texture and saline in nature. Okay, red to brown in color. Okay, this soil is red to brown in color. Red to brown in. Okay, and support only the coarse grain like jowar, bajra, ragi. Okay, so this is what desert soil. The next soil is saline soil. Okay, the next soil is saline soil. Munir Ahmad, class is going on. So the next soil is saline soil. Okay, or alkaline soil. Okay, now this soil, saline soil or alkaline soil, are found in those areas where canal irrigation, where plenty of water is available, okay, by canal. So this is saline water or saline or alkaline soils are the soils which are found in those areas of India where plenty of water is available for irrigation, and this plenty of water is available only due to the canal. Okay, now canal irrigation, the area of canal irrigation. Okay, and we all know the area of canal irrigation is also the area it is also the area where canal irrigation is practiced in India. That area is also the largest consumer of chemical fertilizers. Okay, so the area of canal irrigation, and second, the area which is where poor drainage system is, poor development of poor drainage system. So this is basically found in two reasons: canal irrigated area where canal irrigation is found, we have developed the canal irrigation system, and second, those areas where poor drainage system is found. Okay, poor drainage system is found in where? Kutch region. Okay, in some desert region. So this is what? Natural reason. But canal irrigation system, this is what? Man-made reason. Man-made. So this canal irrigated area and the area where poor drainage system is found, in that area this type of soil is found. So human is the main reason behind the formation of this type of soil, by the development of this type of soil. This soil is also known as Usar soil. Usar soil means those soil whose productivity is very less are known as Usar soil. Okay, now this soil contain huge amount of sodium, potassium and magnesium. Okay, sodium, potassium and magnesium, and these all are the type of salt. Okay, first of all, what I have said, saline or alkaline soils are found in those areas where canal irrigation system, dense network of canal irrigation system is found, and apart from that, it is also found in those areas where poor drainage system is found. Okay, so two reasons is very important. Canal irrigated, okay, where the dense network of canal irrigation system we have constructed, we have developed, and those areas where, okay, poor drainage system is found. This soil is also known as Usar or soil, Usar soil, and this soil contains huge amount of sodium, potassium and magnesium. Since these are salt, okay, that's why the soil, presence of these salts make the soil unfertile. Okay, make the soil unfertile. Okay, poor drainage system, or we can say that the area where water lost, okay, water lost and swampy area. Now look here, human is main responsible behind the formation of the development of this type of soil. Okay, now this soil is not fertile and it is known by different name. It is known by different name in different part of India. It is known as Ray soil. It is Ray word is used especially in Punjab and Haryana. Ray soil, Kalar soil, Kalar soil. Okay, because of salt content, it is known by different name: Kalar, Rakar, Thur, Rakar, then Thur. These are the regional name of this soil. Okay, regional name of this soil. Now, to reclaim this soil, okay, in Punjab and Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh, in Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh, we all know these area, in these area we have developed dense network of canal, okay, and because of availability of plenty of water, the farmers of this region also used huge amount of chemical fertilizer, and because of, and these all region are in dry region of India. Okay, okay, so farmers also use huge amount of chemical fertilizer, and because of this use of chemical fertilizer and huge amount of water, okay, salinity increases in the soil. Okay, and that's why the farmers of this region are advised to use gypsum to reclaim the soil. Okay, the farmers are advised to use to add gypsum to solve the problem of salinity. So this is also very important question. Gypsum, the farmer, since here Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh, okay, the salinity is basically due to the human interference. Okay, why human interference? Because we all know, due to canal irrigation, plenty of water is available for irrigation, and since plenty of water is available for irrigation, the farmers wanted to get more productivity from land. That's why they use huge amount of chemical fertilizer Okay, and since chemical fertilizers contain huge amount of salt, this salt remains in soil. Okay, that makes the soil unfertile, that makes the soil saline. Okay, and to get rid of this salinity, the farmers are advised to use or to add gypsum to their soil to reclaim the soil from salinity. This is also very important point. Okay, now the water holding capacity, since salinity is more, that's why the water holding capacity is less. Water holding capacity of this soil is also very less. Okay, but the this soil is fertile soil. Not fertile, but when we reclaim the soil, okay, when we use gypsum to this soil, the productivity increases, and the farmers of the soil used to cultivate rice, sugarcane, means paddy, sugarcane, etc. Okay, so this saline soil or alkaline soil are also the feature of arid region or semi-arid region. These soils are developed due to the following reasons. First reason is canal irrigation. Okay, second is the reason where poor drainage system is found or developed, and third reason is the area which is water lost or marshy area. Okay, so these are the three areas where we get this saline water. Okay, this saline soil is found in western Rajasthan, okay, run of Kutch, Punjab, Haryana, this. Okay, but this soil, the soil of the alkali or the saline soil of Punjab, Haryana and western Uttar Pradesh are result of human interference. Okay, human interference, and we reclaim the soil, means by the addition of gypsum, the salinity can reduced. Okay, so this is what the saline or alkali soil. Is it okay to all of you? This saline or alkali soil, alkaline soil. Now the next soil is the mountains and forest soil. Okay, mountain and forest soil. Mountain and forest soil. Look, mountain and forest soil are the soil of mountainous area, or especially Himalayan area, Sahyadri, Western Ghat, Eastern Ghat areas. Okay, the mountain soils are found up to the height of 3000 meter on the hill slopes. Okay, and the forest soils are found above this height, and apart from this forest soil is also found in those area where heavy rainfall, the area of heavy rainfall. So remember one thing, forest soils are found in the valley region of the hilly areas or mountainous areas, and from valley areas up to 3000 meter in height. Okay, up to elevation of 3000 meter, this mountainous soil is found. Above this soil, forest soil is found, and apart from that, this soil is also found in those areas where heavy rainfall occurs. Okay? Sufficient rainfall is available. Okay? Now, this mountainous soil, here, the soils are not well developed soil, thin soil, not thick soil. Okay? The soil of this mountainous region and the soil is what? Thin soil. The layer is very, very, very thin, and that's why these soils are not suitable for agricultural activity. Okay? Now, the forest soil, which are found on the above 3000 meter in the hilly areas, this soil is also very thin, but due to coniferous forest, the humus content, organic content is high. Organic content is high. Okay? Organic content is also high in this area, but the organic content is highest in those areas which receive those forest area where rainfall is high. Okay? Generally, this soil is not fit for agriculture. The reason is the soil is thin. Okay? Mountainous soil is not good for agriculture because it is thin soil. But forest soil, it is thick soil found in the area of heavy rainfall. Organic matter is found in a very large quantity. But since water is there, this forest soil is covered with forest and dense forest. Okay? Dense forest. And this mountainous soil are the least studied soil. Least studied soil. Least studied soil. Okay? Thin soil, organic content is high. Okay? Mountainous soil are found on the mountain slope, from valley to mountain slope up to the height of elevation of 3000 meter. Above that, forest soil is found. Basically, forest soil is the coniferous forest soil. It is also found in those areas where rainfall is in plenty. Okay? Since rainfall is plenty, organic matter is the concentration of this organic matter is high in this soil. Okay? In mountainous soil, the soil are very thin, not thick. That's why the soil is not fit for agriculture. Okay? But in the valley region, the thickness of this soil increases. Okay? In the valley region, because of the erosion activities, the soil particles transported from this valley region to the slopes to the valley region. Okay? And these transported materials are deposited and responsible behind the formation of thick soil. Okay? So this valley region soil is fertile, and that valley region are used for the cultivation of many crops, especially rice, paddy and other crops. So this is what? Mountainous and forest soil of India. Now the last is peaty and marshy soil. Okay? Peaty and marshy soil. Okay? Also known as organic soil. Okay? Also known as organic soil. Okay, peaty and marshy soil is found in those areas which receive plenty of rainfall. Okay, heavy rainfall and high humidity. Okay, peaty and marshy soil is found in those areas which receive the area of high rainfall or heavy rainfall and high humidity Okay, since because of high rainfall and high humidity, vegetation cover is also very dense. Vegetation cover of this soil is also very dense, and because of this vegetation cover, the amount of organic matter is very high. Organic matter is very high in this soil. But this organic matter are not in the form of not in decomposed form. Because of heavy rainfall, okay, and heavy and high humidity, okay, high rainfall and high humidity is responsible behind the growth of vegetation, and because of vegetation, huge amount of organic matter is found in this soil. Okay, now huge amount of, okay, since this soil contains huge amount of organic matter, okay, the humus content is very high. Humus content, or humus content means organic matter, is very high in this soil. Okay, this soil are heavy and black in color. Since water is present in the soil, that's why the soil is heavy and black in color. Black in color. Okay, black in color. Now, look, peaty soil is peaty soils. These peaty soils are generally submerged in. This is the difference in the marshy soil and peaty soil. Peaty soils are generally, both soil are very rich in organic matter. Both soil are found in the area of heavy rain, in the area of high rainfall and high humidity. But peaty soils are generally submerged during rainy season. During rainy season. And this is the reason the peasant of the area of this soil used to cultivate rice or paddy. Okay, peaty soils are generally submerged during rainy season, and this is the reason the farmers of this soil region used to cultivate paddy. Okay, utilized for paddy cultivation. Okay, this peaty soil is only found in, generally found, means it is not generally, it is only found in Kerala, and there is a 2 district of Kerala where plenty of peaty soil is found. The first is Alappuzha and Kottayam. Okay, Kottayam district and Alippuzha. Okay, Kottayam district and Alappuzha district. These are the 2 districts of Kerala where plenty of famous for peaty soil. Okay, marshy soil is found in the deltaic region. Okay, deltaic region, The coastal region, okay, the coastal region of West Bengal, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh. Marshy soil is found in the coastal region of West Bengal, Sundarban Delta, okay, then Odisha, then Tamil Nadu, Kaveri Delta region, Odisha region in Mahanadi Delta, Andhra Pradesh, Krishna and Godavari district, and apart from that it is also found in Almora. This is very important. Almora district of Uttarakhand. This is important. These two lines. Peaty soil is mainly concentrated in two districts of Kottayam and Alappuzha. Okay, marshy soil is throughout the year. This soil is submerged in water. Okay, so it is found in the deltaic region of Orissa, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Almora district of Uttarakhand. Apart from that, some amount, this soil is also found in pockets in Bihar. Okay, pockets in Bihar. What water is present in this soil? That's why this farmers of this soil region used to cultivate paddy. Paddy is the main crop of this region, and apart from paddy, they also grow some other crops. Paddy, and also fish cultivation is done in paddy field by the peasants of the region of peaty and marshy soil. Okay, so this is what these are the types of soil found in India according to ICAR. Okay, there is another type of soil called skeletal soil. Skeletal soil is basically found in the Ladakh region, which is yellow in color, frost covered with ice. Okay, not very fertile. Okay, organic matters are present in the soil, but not in decomposed form. Okay, not in decomposed form, but that is not categorized by ICAR. ICAR has divided the Indian soil in 8 categories. Okay, and we have discussed all the categories of the soil. Okay, I am requesting to all of you, please go through NCERT of class 10th and 12th, 11th and 12th. Okay, and that will be more than sufficient for your UPSC and PCS examination. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. Now from tomorrow I will start another lecture, another topic. Okay, till then, goodbye and thank you.